Dear students, we are at chapter 5. This chapter is coming to in our annual examination. This chapter question answers and grammar and writing part is coming to the in our upcoming term 2 examination. So we have to learn it properly and we will focus it on very much first chapter and fifth chapter. Okay, first chapter we had that scene passage and question answers. In writing part we had informal letter, and in grammar we have articles. I hope you all learn that. Today we are going to learn about this chapter, chapter number 5, the camel and the car. And this chapter grammar is adjectives of degrees. There are 3 degrees: positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Yesterday we completed this one and today we are going to do sequencing. Okay, this is part of writing. Writing part, this is sequencing. Now it's a type of story writing. Sequencing is one of many skills that contributes to students' ability and comprehend what they read. Sequencing refers to the identification of the components of a story, the beginning, middle, and end, and also the ability to retell the events within a given text, the order in which they occurred, the ability to sequence events in a text is a key comprehension strategy, especially for a narrative text. Sequencing is also an important component of a problem solver across subjects. Okay, see here, students. Sequencing have already this topic have a 3 parts there: beginning, middle and end. I already explained you in our story writing. इस पार्ट में हमेशा बिगनिंग, मिडल एंड एंड होता है. फर्स्ट यू हैव टू रीड दिस सीक्वेंस, this passage or whatever given to you event, you have to read it properly and order in which they occurred. आपको वो सभी सही जगह में उसको ऑर्डर करना है. वो कौन से प्लेस पे होता है, ऑकर मीन्स कहाँ पे वो फिक्स हो सकता है, फर्स्ट में आता है कई इवेंट, लास्ट में आता है. हाँ, यू हैव टू टेक्स्ट कॉम्प्रहेंड स्ट्रेटजी. आपको इसका रीड करके उसको समझ के, स्पेशली फॉर नैरेटिव टेक्स्ट, आप जो भी सुनते हो बताते हो वो टेक्स्ट में आप लिखने में वो कोशिश करोगे. फर्स्ट क्या होता है, लास्ट में क्या होता है, इन मिडल क्या होता है. ओके, दिस हेल्प्स यू प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग अक्रॉस द सब्जेक्ट. आपके सब्जेक्ट के बारे में ये बहुत ही हेल्पफुल होता है. व्हाई टीच स्टोरी सीक्वेंसिंग? इट असिस्ट विद द कॉम्प्रिहेंशन स्पेशली फॉर नैरेटिव टेक्स्ट. जो स्टोरी कहने वाले होते हैं, सुनने वाले होते हैं, उसमें ये बहुत ही हेल्पफुल होता है. सीक्वेंस structure helps students of varying abilities organize information and ideas of efficiently. Sequencing is also an important component of problem solving across the curriculum, including science and social studies. Okay, see here, it's help you in our, or not only in English subject, it help you in all social studies and science subject also it help you. In science, sometime you are doing practical. That practical you are at lab, that time what you have to do first, you have to know about that. आपको पहले प्रैक्टिकल में, सपोज आप केमिस्ट्री के बारे में प्रैक्टिकल कर रहे तो कौन सा लिक्विड और कौन सा कंपोनेंट्स आपको ज़्यादा डालना है, कम डालना है, लास्ट में क्या डालना है, यू हैव टू नो अबाउट सीक्वेंसिंग. इट हेल्प्स नॉट ओनली इन इंग्लिश, इट हेल्प्स यू इन योर social studies and science also. Okay, so you have to read it properly. Okay, the see student, the beginning, where does the story take place, who are the main characters in the story, what is the main event which starts the story of these people. Okay, beginning में क्या होता है, where does the story takes, where does means ये कहाँ पे हो रहा है, like once upon a time there was a old woman, like this story starts, it's called a beginning. How many characters, there are 2 characters. Sometime you have to first introduce that characters, then the what is the main event which starts the story of these people. मेन कैरेक्टर्स उस वो कैरेक्टर क्या इवेंट करना. देर इज अ क्राउ, इट वॉज थर्स्टी, मीन्स क्राउ थर्स्टी था. इवेंट इज थर्स्टी क्राउ. देन मिडल can be divided into two parts, next and then. Next means we will, in middle we have to we have a chance to part that next and then. Next means what do characters do, how they react to this event. If thirsty crow is that it want to drink a water, how it will react. Next, then then बाद में thirsty crow इतना thirsty है तो वो क्या क्या करता है. This is then end. What is the final result? Is the problem or a main event in the story resolved? What is the final situation in the place where the story takes place? What is the condition of characters? Okay, हमने नेक्स्ट एंड देन देखा. थर्स्टी क्राउ नेक्स्ट क्या किया, वाटर देखते ही खुश हो गया. देन वो स्मॉल स्टोन्स ढूंढने लगा. देन फाइनली ही हैड अ रिजल्ट एज अ ही थ्रू दैट पिक द स्मॉल स्टोन्स एंड पुट इन द पॉट. और छोटे पॉट में डाला और वाटर ऊपर आया. तो फाइनल रिजल्ट क्या था, कैरेक्टर जो प्लेस जो लिया था वो कैरेक्टर हैप्पी होके निकल गया था. लाइक दिस वी विल डू द स्टोरीज. ओके, देन sequence structure helps students to verifying abilities, organize information and ideas efficiently. आपके पास जितने भी आइडियाज़ होते आप वन बाय वन उसको ऑर्गेनाइज करके आप स्टोरी बना सकते हो और लिख भी सकते हो. ओके, नाउ कम टू द यूर revision sheet. In that revision sheet, write the story of the greedy dog, putting the sentences in the correct order. First, A. The greedy dog lost his piece of meat. B. He had a piece of meat. C. He opened his mouth to take a piece of meat. D. He thought there was another dog with a other piece of meat. A hungry dog was searching. Okay, you have to reorder it. This sentence, it is this chapter. This story name is The Greedy Dog. First sentence is C. Okay, wait. First sentence is E. A hungry dog was searching. Second sentence was B. He had a piece of meat. D. 3. He thought there was another with the other piece of meat. Okay. C. 4. He opened his mouth to take that meat of a meat. Then fifth, A. The greedy dog lost his piece of meat. This is a sequence. Here is the answer. You have to write that sequence line under this one. ओके, इसके जो नीचे लाइन दिए गए हैं वहाँ पे आपको ये स्टोरी सीक्वेंस में लिखना है. ओके, ऑलरेडी आई गेव यू आंसर इन आंसर. ए जो सेंटेंस में है वो फिफ्थ लाइन होगा. बी इज एट second, C is at fourth, D is at third and E is at first. You have to reorder it, this story. It is just jumbled, you have to reorder it. Then thirsty crow. Okay, thirsty crow. Put the sentences in the correct order. First, he drank a water. B, there was a very little water in the pot. A crow was very thirsty. D. He dropped many stones into a pot. He could not drink the water. The water came up. Okay, this is the sequence, jumbled sequence. You have to correct and order it. A sentence. Okay, first sentence is C. A crow was very thirsty. Second sentence, there was very little water in the pot. E. He could not drink the water. D. He dropped many stones into the pot. F. The water came up. And A. He drank the water. You have to reorder like this story. First sentence is a crow was very thirsty. There was very little water in the pot. He could not drink the water. He dropped many stones in the pot. The water came up. He drank the water. This is the sequence. You have to write that all story in the given lines in your revision sheet. I hope you all will do it properly. Before this, we already completed this task in our regular class, means regular video class. I hope you all will do it very properly. And if you have any queries, you have to call me at on in between 5 to 7. My calling number is 830-630-4003. You have to call on this number, and if it is related to my subject, I will solve your problem. Okay, you have to call me at in between 5 to 7. Okay, take care. Bye bye.